Alright, me old China.
Welcome back to
Food delivery service.
I was gonna say pointless game with no story, but yeah, you fair enough. Okay, we can use the actual title. I mean, it doesn't have a story, and I've not seen anything of significance, and it's been half an hour. And by half an hour, and I do mean one episode.
It's alright, it has a story, you just, it's very subtle. Hello.
How does a delivery, game have a subtle story?
Can I ask you something?
No.
What's your favourite takeaway,
out.
pal?
Is that a personal question, or are you just making up dialogue lines from the game? or
No,
something?
legit. What's your favourite takeaway?
I don't know. It depends. Depends on my mood.
I'm fond of a nice kebab, mate.
See, I don't mind kebab. It's just that I'd rather I want to try and make it my own.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like kebabs themselves that you get from like a takeaway are too fatty. Like they're too gristly.
Yeah, there can be a lot of gristle.
And I'd like to
often
come up...
soaking in grease and that.
Yeah, so I'd like to have one that's less, So, it would be one of them. I'd like to try it myself. Because it's only like lamb mince, beef mince, and some other stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
For a doner kebab.
Yeah.
So,
Love a bit of doner.
and then loads of like cumin and stuff like that.
Ah, delicious spice.
Is it cumin or cumin?
Yeah, I think both are fine, to be honest.
I don't know.
I think I've described to you before how, in my mind, the way I see it, there's dry takeaways and wet takeaways.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is a dry takeaway would be like pizza or chipper or a kebab.
Yeah,
Something
yeah,
like
but when
that.
you put chippy in paper, it does become wet takeaway very.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And like
Where
wet takeaways,
your
like
batter
you could,
just sticks to it, and you're just like peeling it apart, and then there's no batter on your fish, and it's just on the paper, and you're like, said no. What?
I called an ambulance immediately afterward. I just wanted to see what would happen. Man was taken
I
away in
did
the
as well.
ambulance, but I didn't feel like continuing my work. Feeling a bit creeped out by the town, I decided to go home instead of going back to Tatsuya's house. I don't think I'll ever go back to Nodaira-cho again. Oh.
Oh, so that's the end of the game. So you've got to continuously warn people.
Oh, it just respawns you here. Oh, that's nice. I'm absolutely pressing no on all these choices in future then, just to see what happens. Are you okay? It's okay. If it weren't for you, I would have been run over by a car. Thank you so much for your help. I'm glad you're okay. I'll leave it to you then. No, sorry, I'll
So you're
leave you
some
to
sort of
it.
delivery driver in, like, a knight in delivery boy armor. Like, come on.
Yeah. Wherever there are people in peril, John Urban Eats will be there, watching, waiting to warn. Hi. Hey, do you know the urban
Just
legend
warn.
about this town? Urban legend? Sorry, ma'am, I'm John.
Let me guess. The next line is going to be, oh, okay. I thought it was going to be, if you don't know it, then we won't tell you. That's what the last guy said, and that was dumb.
Something bad's come to town. Well, it's just gossip, thank you. Thank you for using Uber Eats. Sorry. Urban Eats. That's really easy to do.
Something bad's come to town. Is it those cars that are mysteriously running people over and plant pots that's dropping on people's heads?
I think it might
that we
be.
are forced to come into an event where if we don't tell them they die, then we start the day all over again.
They die, and we decide that we can't take being a delivery person anymore. By Jove.
Like some weird Groundhog Day.
Yeah. See, I told you there was a story.
This is not a story. This is so loose. You can't even call it a story. You can't even call it pages. Or like just
Words.
pieces. Yeah, you can't click words on pieces of paper. It's just so vague and just kind of there. It's got about as much substance as if you went to make a drink, like a cup of tea, and you forgot to pour milk in. And you were just like, oh, I forgot to pour milk in. I'll just go pour in some milk. That segment of interaction is how much story depth this has so far.
What do you mean, mate? It's a subtle and a nuance of Death Stranding.
No, it's not.
Which is also a delivery simulator.
Yeah, but at least that has stuff going on.
Are you hating on this game just because Norman Reedus isn't in it?
No, I'm hating on the game because the storyline is vague and utterly redundant.
Vague and not really there.
Like, it's got the aesthetics of Phasmophobia, which I don't mind, because Phasmophobia is a very good game. Granted, I'm not very good at it, but that's not the point. Surely, that's over time.
That's it. We
you know,
need practice on Phasmophobia the next day.
I will say that Phasmophobia is a little bit better done, because obviously you can move the person and stuff like that, so it's a bit more, you know. But this has like no story, whereas Phasmo, at least you have a story. The story is you are a ghost hunter.
Ghost Hunter. So we've got to keep his eye out for a fugitive.
And I bet it's like your mate.
Yeah, it probably will be, won't it? I often have to carry a distance of 6 kilometres or more. I hope you can fix the bug in the app where the address is cut off in the middle. Sometimes the app doesn't know the name of the building or the room number. It's a problem when that happens. Alright, I think it's time to go make a delivery job, Dirk.
Why were you almost doing like the Thunderbirds theme?
There's money to be made and people to deliver grub to. Good old Mr. Tamagoya.
Not that that could possibly be the store name.
Almost definitely it. What are you saying, chap? Hello.
Clearly nothing, because he doesn't move his mouth.
Hello, Sakaki-san. I remember that I'd interrupted the story about language of flowers in Osmanthus. Do tell me more.
I think it's...
One of the words in the language of kumquats. Language of kumquats? Is Kakaria. It's said that the Kakaria is the ghost world. Spooky. So I'm thinking today will be the last time I come to this town for an expedition. Oh, I got a request. Well then, I'll see you somewhere else.
I think it's Sakake.
Sakake?
Yeah. Which just sounds like it's
What was
apple
I saying?
mushroom. You say it's Sakake. Like Kake.
Deck. Deck.
And you telling me there's a story to this?
Okie doke. I'm not one to judge. I'm just John Urbaneats. I'm a simple man, Deck. A simple man.
with apparently no hair.
Yeah.
Because you've got
He's
a bike
got
helmet glued to your head.
hair. Glued to, yeah.
Well, that's basically all we see him in, isn't it? There's no mirrors. Where are you going?
Figuring out my bearings.
Ah, yes, that famous man, Crispy Chicken Tom.
Delicious. What's it, Arbor?
Mate, if the arrow
That's
is
right.
pointing the direction that you are facing, why is this? Why do you lose your bearings?
This is not quite the way I'd do sat nav.
You mean because it's not facing the way that you're facing?
Yeah. Oh, can I go up here?
You've got an order.
I know. Having a look about.
You said you had
a
2
temple.
minutes.
Oh, I thought that meant it's 2 minutes away from where I am.
No, I thought that was 2 minutes to like pick up the order.
Best pick up the pace then, haven't we? Luckily, I left my bicycle stood up here. Here's where I parked. Crispy Chicken Tom could absolutely be a real name. Might just be a nickname. Oh, it's a lad that sells, you know, fried and crispy chicken. He's called Tom.
I feel like last time we went there, I made that joke, and then you just like ignored it and then said it again.
I know.
See,
Oh,
now
going up to
you go to
temple
the
now.
temple. Why are you swerving all over the road like a madman? You don't see cyclists doing that anywhere.
Bicyclists, you say?
No, cyclists.
Gashoin? Gashoin. How would you pronounce that, Deck?
You're showing.
That'll do. Here you go, sir. It's Urban Eats. John Urban Eats. Thanks.
He would never go, here's your Urban Eats, my John Urban Eats, like he's some sort of like 007 knockoff.
Knockoff? I think you'll find 007 knocked off John Urban Eats. We're getting close to some kind of story, Dirk. I can feel it.
Really? Because I've yet to be enthralled by this story.
I know, we're just a simple delivery man. That is the story.
Wow. You kind of zoomed then for no reason.
I did. Don't worry, I'll take care of it and take it to this faraway destination for you.
You're going right.
Oh, this is new.
No, he's probably gonna like get hit by something. There you go. Yes.
Do I want to warn him? No. Oh God!
Why was the knife sticking out in his back? Come out from the front.
It was one of those gravity defying knives.
Also looked like a rubber knife a little bit.
Game over. I knew I should have warned. Watch out! What?
Also,
oh God!
Also, who just stampedes around the town with a knife?
That guy apparently. Knifey McGee.
Weren't you behind him though? So he would have just charged at you with the knife as well.
Yeah, he would. Luckily, John Urban Eats is made of tougher stuff. What is that guy, I wonder? A phantom killer?
A phantom killer. Not phantom.
Anyway, my life has been saved by you. Thank you very much. You take care too. I'm glad you're safe. Please take care on your way home.
What's with his nose? Like, has he got a massive bruise or something?
Possibly. Oh. Nearly got. Curse you, curb! It's night time now. You can tell by the crickets.
Really? Do tell how this adds to the story.
Well, it's either the cricket, well, it's either night time, or one of us just told a really bad joke.
I think it's one of your jokes, because they're usually bad.
Yeah, that is true. Can't fault you there, pal.
By sometimes, I mean all the time.
Hey, I occasionally have a good joke.
But you can't read a sat nav that doesn't readjust.
I'm so used to sat-navs readjusting, it's really throwing me off.
I mean, it's no different from like the mapping, like say GTA.
No, that always points you right way.
Yeah, but it didn't used to. Like way back when it was a little, when it was an aerial game. Way back in like GTA 1, 2, and 3.
Oh god, yeah, they were hard to play. And London, don't forget London.
I didn't know London did it. I've not played that one.
I'd love GTA London to be remade in like 3D. That'd be quality.
I don't know. I think it'd have a different vibe.
London in the 60s? Has a game ever gone there?
Maybe.
Not that I can think of.
I don't know.
Might be wrong. Some video game at some point's got to have given it a whack, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Only one way to find out. To the internet! Woo! Woo!
Stop it.
Don't mind me swerving erratically all over the road.
Well, you'll get lost again.
Oh, we're back to his favourite customer. Alright, pal. You know what? Do you know why the symbol of this town is the osmanthus?
Is it because they don't grow anything else?
Yeah, that's true. When Nodaira-cho was still called Oninashi village, one day an ogre came from outside the village and liked the scent of the village's osmanthus, so he stayed in the village. The ogre wanted to keep the village to themselves and started killing the villagers in order to take it away from the humans. At that time, it is said that a monk at the temple used osmanthus to open the gate to the ghost world and seal the ogre.
Open the gate to the ghost world.
To the shadow realm! If a stranger comes and stays in the village for more than 5 days, he will be quarantined to the ghost world.
What?
Apparently, if a stranger comes to the town for more than 5 days, he'll be quarantined in the ghost world.
So you'll be quarantined in what is essentially death.
Yeah.
What? How is that? How is that story?
Read that. If we have osmanthus, we can isolate the bad strangers. What? I agree with you, John. Jesus wept. It's just an old story, don't worry about it. Okay.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. We'll just, kill off anybody that comes close.
I think I've got to be on like day 4 at least.
I don't think that's the point, Rich. I think the point is that what they're doing is essentially sectioning friggin' anybody that visits.
Yeah. Into the Shadow Realm, no less. Earlier today, a bombing took place in the shopping district of Nodaira-cho. Suspect was seized by the responding officers and arrested red-handed. 8 people were killed and more than a dozen others seriously injured in the bombing. The suspects, Takatashima, Masohiride, Sana Takeyo, were arrested. The suspects admitted to the charges when police investigated, stating that they were after the store's money and goods. But why did they explode it then? According to the police investigation, the amount of gunpowder used in the blast may have been wrong, resulting in a larger than expected explosion. Oh no. No way. Oh, is that one of the guys that I saved earlier today?
Apparently.
If I hadn't helped them at that time, maybe this explosion wouldn't have happened. Well, I tried to not do. What? I tried not to. Is that it? Is that a hard game over?
I think so.
Well then.
I shouldn't have warned him of that danger that the game forced you to make.
I know. Goodness me. Oops. Well then. Right, okie doke. We know what we're doing now. Let's not save any of these 3, guys. We'll hammer through everything. Because I've already read it. And leave. I'll go deliver a little later. What? I don't need to look at all my stuff. Right, okay. So we need to not save anyone from the horrible things that happen. And that's the canon of the game. Okay. Oh! Right, we've got to see how it pans out now.
I don't think we do.
Oh, man. Ah! Oh, God, this again. Jizzo, God of the road. I can't go back. There's deliveries to make, so... Right. Okay. I'm motivated. Let's deliver this to its far-flung destination. Or let's get stuck on a lamppost. Come on, are you kidding me? Is that really how far you want me to deliver something? No. That is not the correct way to go. It's a little late for that. Oh, see here, you little shit.
That's a bit mean. Supposed to be delivery man.
You're telling me how late? I literally got the order less than 30 seconds ago. I think that's pretty damn good delivery.
I don't know,
At
with how
times.
close you are to everything. A little bit late, that.
Yeah, I suppose. Because everything is in walking distance of everything else. You are correct, game. That is not the correct way to go. The speed run of this game is going well, Declan.
Is that now that you know where you're going, roughly?
Yeah. Now that I know where I'm going and what the crack is, I can skip through the dialogue. Because I know what everything says because I've already seen it. And get right to the not saving people from horrible accidents that I was born to do, apparently. Dining room Midori. Off we go. I don't mind a good bicycle ride.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with a bike ride.
Yeah, there ain't. A few nice trails in our neck of woods, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, I can see it from here. There it is.
You sure? Because usually you're getting very lost with the directions.
It's okay, I figured that out as well. Means we really can speedrun to right at the end. Weird rumour? Nah, sod off. I don't have time for your weird rumours. That was not 2 minutes away. Ah, this old chestnut.
So, because the guy robbed the bank, yeah,
Yeah.
that you had no sort of like ability to connect those two dots. The game ended,
That is correct.
and we have to start again.
That is also correct.
But at the same time, you could easily make the same mistake again because there was no prompt.
Yes. Yes, I could.
And you lost when you won the guy anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe if I don't warn all three of them. I saved the first one from the flower pot, didn't I?
Yeah, but you would have lost, probably.
Well, there's only one way to find out. I thought there was some kind of morality system in this game. Unfortunately, I was mistaken.
Or apparently there was, and it doesn't care that you care.
Yes, everyone that I decided to save turned out to be criminals.
And everybody that you chose not to save, it forced you to save anyway.
Yeah. Maybe I'm not just delivering takeaways. Maybe I'm like delivering groceries and that as well.
Just
Like,
maybe.
just shopping.
No, I doubt it, because you've never been to a grocery store. It's like a pub or something.
Yeah, that's it. Right. That was that. Let's get going. We're gonna see this other ending deck. I guarantee it.
I don't think we will. I think you essentially played the whole game and now you're stuck in an infinite loop because that was the whole game. A giant, tedious waste of time that goes on forever.
No, I don't care about this other geezer.
And the guy that's the mastermind behind it is him.
What, delivery man?
Yep.
Sakoshi, or whatever his name was. Started with an S, I'm almost sure of it. Sakike. No. Senor Benjamin. I don't know.
Whilst you try and come up with those names, try and prove me wrong that he was probably a mastermind of it all. He's getting the left very quickly.
He certainly did, didn't he? I think you're on something here, Dak. And that's why we need to play to the other ending.
No, no, we don't. If we figured out the ending,
Yes,
nobody cares. That's it, done.
No, absolutely not, Dak.
Game done.
Episode done, yes.
No, game done.
No.
Game done.
No. No.
To never
I
resurface
refuse.
again.
I refuse.
So please join us next time where we might be playing a different game because this one is, as you can see, garbage.
Might.
I can help.
See you next time. Bye.